I guess it is me, Bishop J from Camp Gilgal TV, and a wonderful moment to be with you. If it is your first time you come across the channel Camp Gilgal TV, our aim is for you to know who God is and to know the Word of God, because lack of knowledge may lead you to be perished. Then you need to know who God is, and that is your host, Bishop J from Camp Gilgal TV. And if it is your first time you come across this channel, I kindly request you to subscribe and to like the video and to share the video to all your social media. And by doing so, you are fulfilling what Christ called us to do, to make all the nations his disciple. God bless you, and God be with you all the time. It's Camp Gilgal TV with Bishop J. Today we're going to share about the two women. Who is the mother? The two women. Between the two women, who is the mother? Because you can be a woman, but you cannot be a mother. A mother, she's compassionate. A mother, she can do anything for the child that she gave birth to. A mother can lay her life for a child. A mother can even cry to a court, even when the child is a criminal. A mother. It is not easy to arrive to understand the mother thinking psyche, because a mother can do anything for the child that she given birth to. But a woman is different story. A woman, you can be a woman, but not a mother, but you can be a mother and a woman. Okay. The story that I'm going to share with you is in the Bible, 1 Kings chapter 3, from verse 16. From verse 16, you find this story. But I'll give you this testimony. I watched a documentary on TV last Sunday, a true story that happened here in South Africa, in Cape Town, precisely. A woman who gave birth for the first time, and the daughter was snatched in a hospital. But she never gave up. She knew, because she's a mother. My daughter's still alive. There is that communication between a mother and a child that is, I can say, spiritual. It's spiritual. I am telling you, it's spiritual. It's like your heart is walking outside. It is spiritual. But after 17 years, it happened that the providence divine make that. The younger sister went to the same school. And when she arrived to that school for the first time, everybody kept telling her, you look like a woman who she's in that class. Until they met. To cut the long story short, police were involved, DNA was taken, and to confirm, really, she is the sister, and she is the daughter who was the baby who was snatched on hospital bed the day she was born. Now, in the Bible also we have, we have this similar story. When you read the 1 King chapter 3 verse 16, the King Solomon is already on the throne of his father David. Still young. God appeared to him, I'm not preaching on that. God appeared to him and he asked God to have a wisdom. Then the first test come for him to give a real testimony of that he is a wise man. These two women came to him for Solomon to show us who is the real mother between these two women. Verse 16 says the women were harlot. Harlot, it is the word that the Old English use as prostitute. Today we know them, prostitutes. Those who exchange their work on sex works with money are called harlot or prostitute. They are not morally sound, a prostitute or an harlot. She's not morally sound. And sometimes people have a tendency not to be associated with the harlot, if she's your sister or even your mother. But her, she will never stop, if she's your mother, to stop associating with you. And these two harlot women were pregnant. They were all pregnant, fell pregnancy, pregnant in the same time, in their pregnancies. One of them gave birth before the other, and the other one gave birth 3 days after. The one who gave birth before the other already know how the child, the son, behave, I'm telling you. And they gave birth to the same-sex child. They all gave birth to the sons. And the sons in Israel is very, very important, because they make the continuation of the family and of the lineage of the names of their families. You know that. Now, one day they were all sleeping, everybody to his bed. They're all sleeping. And one of them did not know how to sleep when you have a baby. They gave birth in a house. They were in a house, only two of them, no one else. Only maybe their customers when they come. But no one else. Two of them. Two of them were there when they were sleeping with their two child. Everybody to his bed. That's why today we have this small bed that you put aside. You put your child, your baby there. Because if you don't know how to sleep at night, you may suffocate your child. That's why the small bed is aside. You put your child there, and you can sleep as you want. You can punch the air, you can put the legs left and right, or turn as you want, 90 degree or 360 degree as you want, because the child is in a bed. A small bed is a safe place to be. But this woman did not know how to sleep. She laid on the baby, and the baby died, suffocated. She's careless. That is not a characteristic of a good mother. She's careless. Even, let me say, I'm not comparing human beings to animals. Even animals know how to sleep when they have their young babies. They know how to take care of them. But this one did not know. And when she woke up in the middle of the night, because the baby is no longer warm, when you are still alive, you are warm because your blood are going up and down, of circulating in your body, and you are warm. When you died, you become cold because your body, blood does not run anymore. Then you become cold. She felt something cold next to her, and she woke up. And she see that the baby was no longer alive. What she did? Selfishness. She was so selfish. And these kind of people deserve to be in jail, deserve to be arrested, and they are not deserve to be called mother. Because if your child died, your first fruit died, you need to cry. Women who go through miscarriage, they cry to become a trauma. They cannot even have they don't want to have a baby anymore because miscarriage traumatized them. But you given birth to a good baby boy, then you kill the baby boy. You do not even scream or cry, but you have a gut to do the exchange, the dead and the living. Oh man, what is going on there? She went to do the exchange. The exchange. The other woman was busy sleeping, but she know how to sleep with a child. Hallelujah. She know how to sleep. And he went and exchanged the baby. And once he exchanged the baby, in the morning when the other woman wanted to nurse a child, the baby boy, He looked at the baby is dead. No, this is not my baby. Verse 21 says, when I rose in the morning to nurse my son, there was dead. But when I have examined him in the morning indeed, he was not my son whom I have born. Because she knew the baby. They have a connection with his baby. They have a connection. She knows the baby have a birthmark, maybe here. She knows my baby is a light-skinned baby. She knows my baby is a dark-skinned complexion. She knows my baby have a forehead. She knows all these things. She knows. But this baby does not have all these signs. And he's dead. My baby was not dead. She looked aside. The other one, with the baby, said, no. This is my baby. That took them to the king, to the court of the king. The time the court was in the king's palace. And the king Solomon seated on the chair of the court as a judge. He just asked God to be wiser. The two women, who is the mother? Between the two women, who is the mother? And whilst she was narrating a story to the king, the other one took over without being asked to speak. No! Verse 22. No, but the living one is my son, and the dead one is your son. And the first woman said, no, with a soft voice, and the tears coming from her eyes. As a mother must be compassionate. A mother must be graceful. A mother can do anything for a child. A mother can lay down even her own life, her own body for the child. A mother can be anything, even an out for the child to have a food on the plate of the table. Then the king said, but you say this, he say that, you say this, she say that, you say that, she say that. Okay, I'll bring this story short that the king said. Verse 24, bring me a sword. So they brought a sword before the king. Then he said, divide the son. Everyone must take one part of this living son. And by doing so, is killing the son. Listen. Then we will know who is the mother. Verse 26, then the woman whose son was living spoke to the king, for she yearned with compassion. As I said, a mother is compassionate. A mother can do anything for a child. A mother can sleep with empty stomach as long as the child, they have something to eat. A mother can do anything to push you to go to university. A mother, can walk even in the middle of the night for a child. She yearned with compassion to the king, and she said, let the son live. Because she knew the pain of labor for that child. And she did not want the child die because she is a mother. But listen to the woman. Let him be neither mine or yours. Let him die because she is a woman. She is not a mother. A woman is selfish. Selfish. Because she's not a mother. She is selfish and she does everything for herself. She brainwash people. But King Solomon has a discernment of the spirit. But King Solomon, he is highly given the gift of wisdom by God. But King Solomon speak with God face to face. But King Solomon know how God to deal with things. Then he judged. Say, give the baby to this woman because she is the mother. And the king answered. So the king answered and said, give the first woman the living child, and by no means kill him. She is his mother. She is his mother, because all the criteria and of the being a mother is in that woman, and she was really a mother. And then between these two women, who is the mother? And for you, my sister, you are expecting to be a mother one day. Are you really a mother, or you will be a woman? And for you, my sister, again, I'm talking to you. A mother must be compassionate. A mother must be graceful. A mother must do anything she can do for the child well-being. God bless you, and that